Come on, peeps. What are you waiting for? Like, share, subscribe to the 3 Pointers.
Gil, and you are watching the 3 Pointers TV on YouTube. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Ooh.
Hello, I'm a famous local supermodel. You're watching 3.3. See, I can't. My brain is so fried. I can't even remember one sentence. You're watching the 3 Pointers TV, the most brilliant concept in the history of, well, England. We can go global if you like, the world. Ta-ta.
If I take it L, gotta make it back. And them type of things upset me and get me looking to take some racks. Don't let me get the drop. If I get the drop, I'm raising your gap. I'm raising your gap.
What's going on, people? Back again with a live watch along. Arsenal versus Liverpool. Or you could say it the other way around. It's the first leg. It's Liverpool versus Arsenal. It's the Carabao Cup semi-final. As you can see, I'm back here on my own. It's Dubs, and I should be joined by Stapes at half-time. Listen, man, let's not get into it. It doesn't matter. The boys are all cool. I hope you guys are well and safe in the coronavirus. Listen, man, lineups are in, man. Lineups are in. I think if you followed us or you've been listening to the channel, we've been going over a few bits concerning the game. Arteta, obviously, players, who we got, who we ain't got. Fixtures, I say fixtures, transfers, who's coming in, who's not coming in. He's gone with an interesting lineup tonight. I thought it was quite interesting what he's gone with tonight. It's a strong team again. Let me get it up on the screen, actually, make it easier for everybody. Let me get it up. Share the thing. It's quite an interesting one. I don't know, man. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, part of me is like, well, did he need to? Does he need to go with Ramsdale? Does he need to do it? But I did speak about it the other day. Me and Stapes were talking about it. I think on the preview, actually. And I said, if he goes with Ramsdale, it's kind of like a Desperados team. You know what I mean? It's a bit desperate for me. I would have thought he still would have stuck to his guns with Leno, because if we go out tonight, Leno doesn't play again. So it's a weird one. He's played Tierney, left back. He was never going to start Nuno, was he? After taking him off, as he did the other day. Gabriel straight back in. 1 game suspension. Get back in the team, mate. Yeah. Ben White beside him. You know, it's a given. He's gone with Cedric again on the right-hand side. That must mean Tomiyasu either is carrying or he's saving him. So far, he's played our first team. He's played the standard back three, if you like, Tierney, Gabriel, and White. Obviously, Ramsdale there between the sticks. And he's gone with Cedric. So that's in itself already is like, okay, cool. You know, it's a cup game, isn't it? Carabao Cup semi-final. He's put Xhaka in. You know what? I thought it was quite strange with the whole Xhaka thing. I thought he had COVID. And then I saw something today that said, you know, his COVID is not as bad. He's dealing with his COVID. He's not ill. And I thought that was quite strange. I thought when you got COVID and you got to isolate it for a period of time. But I don't know. If anyone knows when Xhaka actually caught COVID, can you let me know? Then he's got Lukonga. He's put Lukonga back in there. I thought so. Lukonga's all right. I think Lukonga's all right. He's not Partey, but I think he's a good player. Martinelli, standard. Who else are you going to put out there? He's gone with Lacazette today. He's put Lacazette in the sort of 10 row. He's not gone with Odegaard. Again, you know, we have got Spurs on the weekend. However, he played him against Forest, you know. So a couple of key changes in there. Then he's got Saka. Give the guy a break, man. But I understand, you know, you know Pepe is going on the African Cup of Nations. And you've only got Saka. I don't know who else plays out there. Reece Nelson. I don't know who else he's got. So he's got to play Saka. And then he's put Nketiah up top again. He's got Nketiah. So it's Lacazette, Nketiah. So interesting, man. We can see Liverpool, Jota, Firmino, Minamino, Milner, Fabinho, Henderson, Alexander-Arnold. That's all about that, man. 1 more 6, and it's all controversy. So I don't know, man. That was to do with the game getting cancelled last week. Obviously, the test is still under investigation. We'll see what happens. Is that Matip? Matip, yeah. And Virtual's in and Robinson's in. So they've gone with their back four. And obviously, we've gone with Vars minus Tomiyasu. So, interesting game is just getting warmed up. I don't know how long we got till kick off. Well, we ain't got long, actually. We've got about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes till kick off. So, I'm going to leave the lineup up there for you guys. All right, I'm going to have a little short break. And I'll be back in a second. All right.
Gil, and you are watching the 3 Pointers TV on YouTube. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Ooh.
Almost there, almost the kickoff underway soon. Arsenal, Liverpool versus Arsenal, semi-final of the Carabao Cup. And yeah, man, it should be an interesting game. I've just left the lineup up there so you guys can see it. And obviously, I'm sure you know it either way because that's how it goes. What do you lot think, man? What do you think? Is it a good team? Has he selected the team you would have gone with? Should he have left Leno in there? Is Tomiyasu okay? Obviously, he hasn't gone with him. He's gone with Suarez. He's put Nketiah up top. He's left Odegaard out. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. But he's gone with, I guess, the strongest team he could have gone with. Who are we missing tonight? Who are we missing? Apart from the ones we know in the African nation, the AFCON, who else are we missing? That is just about it, I think. That is just about it. We're not missing anybody else. Smith Rowe, I think he's injured. And to be fair, he's probably saving him for the Spurs game. All right, so that's probably what's going on there. You can see the Anfield faithful. The Anfield faithful, they are ready to roll. They are there. They are passionate as always. And yeah, it should be an interesting game. You have to remember, no matter what you think, the lineup and, you know, obviously Arsenal's troubles, COVID, whatever, it's a semi-final at the end of the day. It's over 2 legs, but it is a semi-final. And it's, I guess, you know, even though I have said I would prefer top 4 and get into the Champions League, I have gone on tape and said that. I still think it's a semi-final, and if we can win it, we'll win it. You know, I'll be delighted. All right. So, you know, we're playing a very, I say very, we're playing a good Liverpool team, man. Listen, they're no mugs. Let's be honest. Liverpool are no mugs in it. So it's going to be tough. It's definitely going to be tough. I can see why he's put Ramsdale back in there. It makes sense. It'll be interesting to see Nketiah against Matic. Is it Matic and Virtual? That will be interesting to see what he does. Matic and Van Dijk, sorry. It will be interesting to see what he does against those two because against the Forest boys, I think we could clearly see what happened there. Lacazette, listen, he's got to really have his A game on tonight. He's got to have his A game on, Lacazette, because if he is not playing well, you know, it's going to be really, really tough. So it's going to be interesting. We know they've got rhythm, Liverpool. We've got a, even without Mane, Salah, we've got a good idea they're going to play well. We know that. We know that. So we've got to have our A game on. Middle of the park, Xhaka, Lokonga. I'm guessing, look, Xhaka will be the holding player. I'm guessing, let me just put it back up. I'm guessing Xhaka will be the holder and Lokonga will be doing all of the footwork around, chasing down, driving. I'm guessing. I don't know yet. We'll see once the game starts. But that's what I would think, and that's how I would work it. Because Xhaka running around and doing all the leg work and doing slide tackles is not the one. I think we can all agree on that. Dangerman, Jota is going to give us trouble, obviously. Then they got Firmino. He's definitely going to give us trouble. And that Minamino guy, yeah, he wants to play football, doesn't he? So it's going to be an interesting game, man. What we don't want to see is a capitulation. We don't want to flop, man. Like, we're not in a Forest game. We really don't want to flop. We can't afford to just come here and just get battered, if you like. You know, we can't afford it, really. It's embarrassing, So I want to see the fight, the passion, the desire. I want to see all of those things. Good to have Thingy back. I see Nketiah there taking a deep breath. He's gonna have to, isn't he? He's gonna have to take a deep breath. So good to see what's his name? Gabriel back, sorry. Good to have him back in the team. He is our leader and our driving force. And I think the last game definitely proved that against Newcastle. Yes, Stapes, how you doing, bruv? When you coming in, bro? You're writing messages. Are you coming in the place or what? What are you saying? Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Taking a knee and 2, right? Everyone's applauding. Liverpool is, the venue's rammed, man. Kick off. Here we go, Ramsdale. So yeah, big game for Nketiah. Big game for the Arsenal team. Let's be honest, but Nketiah specifically has got to have a good game today. That's an Arsenal throw. Well done, Xhaka. Not Xhaka, Saka. Saka's got to have a big. Cedric as well. He's just gone down there, Cedric. He's kind of, he's almost got a muscle injury. I'm not sure what's wrong with him there. He's kind of stretching himself out. The linesman has a word with him, but he's all right. He's ready for the throw on. Gives it to Saka. Saka gives it back, and Milner just takes it off Cedric, and Cedric almost fouls him. It's a big game for Cedric as well, and Nketiah. We know what Saka's going to do. We're going to get a good game out of him for at least 70 minutes. Oh, unlucky. Nketiah jumps higher than Alisson, but referee calls it a foul. Didn't look like a foul to me, but I thought there was nothing in it really. But the referee calls it, and that's what they normally would do when it comes to a goalkeeper. They would normally call it. But yeah, Nketiah, man. I guess it's Nketiah watch. We'll have to be on it. And straight away, as I said, Cedric's getting attention. I don't know. He went to take the throw. I think it's Cedric. He went to take the throw, and then he kind of just, I don't know, something just happened to him. So they've got the deep heat with the nitro gloves. They got the nitro gloves on, and the deep heat's going on. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to watch him. But I guess someone like Jota, Minamino, they'll be watching that and thinking, yeah, man, no problem. Yeah, injured already. Yeah, good. First 2 minutes of the game, you're injured. Cool, man. We'll take that. So we'll see. Robinson with the ball. Gives it back to Virgil. Who's that chasing? Nketiah's chasing Robinson. Good block there. Who's that? Is that Benjamin? That's their throw, Benjamin. Give it back. Get back in position. He's on the halfway line. You can see it there. He was jogging back, and then as he's jogging, Liverpool dummied the throw, and you can see Jota was in. Alisson with the ball. We're chasing. That's a good thing. We're chasing. So we're definitely come with the press. That's good to see. So we're not just going to, I guess, defend. It is a two-legged game. The Congo just gives the ball away. Liverpool with the ball. Firmino gives it over to Robinson. Xhaka. Oh, hold on. Liverpool with the ball, just holding it down, slowing down the pace. Virgil van Dijk plays it all the way out to the right to Alexander Trent. He chips it over Tierney. No, Tierney's not having it. Tierney, you got to get that out better than that, mate. It was decent, but it was too easy there. He's just gone around you. I guess we started as, just 3 minutes gone in it. What do you expect, man? We look all right. Liverpool just look assured. You just know it's a team they're full of confidence. You can just sense it off them. You know what I mean? Even when they have a bad game, they look okay. And not with that corner though. They didn't beat the first man. We got rid of it there. I think that was Lokonga, I believe. So yeah, it will be interesting to watch Lokonga and Xhaka tonight. I think they have. I don't have the stat how many times they've played together, but I'm guessing any time that they have, it hasn't been great. So I'm guessing. So we'll have to wait and see. Just remember, guys, as I've mentioned, Steps will be with me half time. All right, so he'll be giving me some tips. I say tips, the inside scoop, because he'll be watching from the back at the moment. So he'll be with me half time. And yeah, man, Tease, big up yourself, man. Where you there? Big up yourself. Oh, good ball. He's in. Come on. I tell you what, man, my bandwidth is so bad. It's really frustrating at the best of times, man. And it's not even my bandwidth. I'm actually in the office. You know what I mean? So I'd expect it to be fiber, business fiber. And I still get the bandwidth, the spinning wheel of death. I'm not pleased about that. But anyway, whatever did happen, Liverpool obviously got the ball back to our end, and they now have a corner at the same side where they didn't beat the first man the first time. So we'll see. We'll see. Arsenal look all right, man. I like that kit. Nice kit. Who's that? Lacazette. It's got Virgil. That's the only way that's going to work, really. You know what I mean? Can you imagine Nketiah marking Virgil van Dijk? Cleared away. Robinson with it. Gives it back to Matip. So I'm just hoping we can keep the press. We can keep them their side, you know, their half of the pitch, even though in today's football, that's not necessarily a disaster, because obviously, you know, it's just one killer pass and anything can happen. But, you know, you want to be pressing, you want to keep them on their toes. And the only way to do that is to keep them in their side of the pitch. Good touch from Minamino. Gets through to Henderson. Henderson to Robinson. Robinson with the first time cross. And that was unlucky from Firmino. If he gets a better contact there, he could put Ramsdale under pressure. That was a great touch from Firmino. Great touch to beat Benjamin. Went past him like he wasn't there. He's offside though, isn't it? If he gets a touch there, he'd probably be offside, Firmino. So lucky he didn't. Just remember, guys, man, put in your request in the comments. If you want to answer any questions, just do that. No problem. Yeah, we'll get them answered. Oh, Lokonga almost loses out there to Firmino. Firmino, straight over from Gabriel, gives it to Martinelli. Not noticed Martinelli in this game so far. It's been, I guess, slightly quiet, but we've only played 6 minutes, people. It's nothing too bad. But yeah, man, as I say, man, it is, all in all, it is a big game, isn't it? You know, like, you know, I've said what I had to say again. Obviously, I would rather we get top 4. But again, this is a semi-final of, you know, the Carabao Cup. I think when we did the preview, me and Stapes, he was talking about the last time we won it. And that was back in the day, man. Back in the day. So when it was the Worthington Cup, I believe. And that's when we done the Cup double. We won't be doing that this year. Martinelli. Martinelli just, you know, he wins the ball. I think of Henderson. He goes through. Van Dijk comes out to meet him. And Martinelli doesn't hold back. And Van Dijk is Van Dijk. I think him and Pickford can have a chat about that later. He wins it off Henderson, and you can see the determination in his face. But he's got to understand as well that it is Virtual's ball. So at some point, he's got to slow down. He doesn't slow down, and they just collide. But it's nothing. It's handbags. He probably just had a small little muscle pull. Nothing major. But he's got to slow down, really. It's not his ball. It's Van Dijk's ball. And that was Lacazette on Matip. Gives away a foul. So we got to keep the press, boys. Keep the press. Alisson gives it to Van Dijk. Gives it back to Alisson. Back to Alisson again. No, they're happy to give it. That's what I like about it. They are happy to play that pass. You know, when we play the pass from out the back, we look so uncomfortable at the best of times. Did Ramsdale just slip? I think he just slipped. Listen, do not turn this into one of those games, yeah? Do not do it. Do not do it. It's weird as well. He's had to play and get, look at that. Matip just gliding through our midfield and defence, and it's a terrible pass from Alex. Trent Arnold, it's a terrible pass. Terrible cross, sorry. Cedric's down again. And it's not looking good, man. I think that took him 30 seconds. So I guess who else we got? Tommy I don't even know who's on the bench. Should I check who's on the bench? Who's on the bench for us? I have no idea. Let's go for the bench. We got Pablo Mari. We got Micah Brief. Listen, I butchered his name. We got Bern Leno. Who else? Rob Holding, Callum Chambers, Nuno Tavares, Charlie Pitino, and we got Mr. Hand, and Omari Hutchison. Now, he's forced to make a change now, Arteta, early. Now, I guess there's nothing you can do to predict that. It's obviously something that wasn't bothering him pre-game, and it is now. So he's obviously moved in a certain way, or he didn't warm up properly. Who knows? But Cedric Suarez is coming off. I think Callum Chambers is coming on. And listen, again, I was saying that Cedric needed to have a big game. If Callum's coming on, he's got to equally have a big game. Like, there's no isms and schisms about it. He's got to have a big game. It's a semi-final. It's the Carabao Cup. Sunday the Lights is at Anfield. Second leg next week. I think we know who we're going to play now in the finals. Do apologise, guys. I should have said that ages ago. We've got Chelsea. Tottenham just had no answer for them. No answer. I think they won 3-0 on aggregate, 2-0 in the first leg and 1-0 in the second leg. Tottenham had no answer. I didn't even watch the game. I haven't seen the highlights. I saw the highlights for the first game, and that was a one-sided show. Look at that tackle from Gabriel. He just takes him out, and that's what you want. Oh, no. Ramsdale. Oh, no. That is so close. Who got who there? Henderson and Ramsdale. Ramsdale kicks the ball. Great tackle from Gabriel. Back pass from Xhaka. Takes a touch. Clear it. He doesn't clear it quick enough. Robinson charges him down. And he's very lucky. He's very lucky. If the ball bounces in the right way, Robinson just taps it in the goal. It's an empty net. But that's the risk you take. It's handball though, isn't it? It's handball ref. Robinson looks like he uses his hand, but I'm not sure. They're giving a corner anyway because Ramsdale sent it out for a corner. Ooh, I don't know. All right, Liverpool get a corner. We'll have to see what happens there. Oh, good punch from Ramsdale. Good punch. Oh, hold on. Robinson. So, yeah, lucky. And that's the thing. Liverpool are passing it back. Alisson's having a couple of touches on the ball. They look confident when they do it, and we do it. And it's things like that that make the other team, Liverpool, they are unlucky. They could have scored there. That is so unlucky. They'll be thinking we should have got 1-0. And Ketia, keep going, mate, because you've got a long game to go. So what we don't want to see, because we know Liverpool are well advanced than us and superior. We know they are. Even with our first team fit and ready to go, they're going to give us problems. So with that all being said, what we need to see tonight, as I said earlier, is, the desire, concentration, and we've got to show the passion. Oh, look at that. He just skips past Callum Chambers. Robinson just skips past Callum Chambers like he's not even there. I know he's just come on, but he's got to read the game better than that. And it's a good deflection from Ben. And listen, we're under the cosh. It's 10 minutes in, 13 minutes in, and already you can see that it's going to be a long night. And I'm even taking I'm even kicking back now because, boy, you know what I mean? I knew it was going to be a tough one because it always is. It's against Liverpool. It's under the lights. It's a semi-final, but listen, it's going to be a tough one. And you can see they are well in their gear, very much so. They're not looking to make mistakes. You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh, well played. The Congo tries to dribble out on his 18-yard box. No good. And that's away. That Minamino, man, he's just trouble. He just gets in where he needs to be. That's it, away. Arsenal, Liverpool with the ball deep in Arsenal's half. And Robinson with a throw. Arsenal looking under pressure already. 15 minutes in. Good cross from Robinson. Someone's got to clear it. Oh, Trent Arnold has a shot from out the box. Good block from Tierney, and that's a go kick. And that pressure all stemmed from the mistake from Ramsdale. I guess it was a mistake, weren't it? He's got to get rid of it straight away. You can see that Robinson's coming to charge him, so he's got to make a decision quick, and he doesn't make the best decision, and that's how Robinson gets the block. And if the ball bounces in a certain way, it goes straight in. You know what I mean? So we're fortunate with that one, so we got away with that. All right, where are we at? Listen, man, 3 Pointers TV is to watch along. And if you follow our channel, you'll know we do plenty of watch-alongs, or we do all the watch-alongs. We try to do all the watch-alongs. And as you can see, sometimes it just doesn't work in our favour due to work, family, and so on and so forth. And sometimes it really does. Big up Uska. Big up yourself, man. Stop sending messages, man. And come in the place, man. You and Stapes are sending me messages. Come in the place. It only take you 2 minutes. Just pop in and pop out. Pop in and pop out. Big up, who's that? Skepta? Or is it Gets? I think that's Gets' album. Pop in and pop out. Who's there now? We've had Cedric come off the pitch. I think he pulled a muscle. I'm not sure what happened. He didn't warm up properly, knowing him. Henderson's got a flick in the face from Martinelli, and he's gone down like he's been shot. That's another story, but he's up now. He's on his feet. And Martinelli, man, I've noticed, man, every time I see him play, he seems to get in the wars, man. Oh, who's that? Is that Nketiah? That's Saka. Good touch. Ref. Why did they do that? Saka made a great run. It didn't look offside to me, but when they show it again, let's have a look. Is he offside? Yeah, he's offside. Just that line from the Liverpool defence is immaculate, mate. That is a good line. He's just offside by 2 boot lengths. And I hate when they don't call it until he touches the ball. It's so annoying because the ball's through, he run in, he looks like he's going to do something, and then as soon as he does, the ref just blows up. So it's quite annoying. Is that Nketiah? Gives it over to Xhaka. Xhaka to Tierney. Back to Xhaka. Back to Tierney. Tierney got to take him on. Yeah, you got to do something there. Oh, good cross. Unlucky. Someone attack it. Virtual just bangs that out. No problem. Someone's got to attack it. He had Laka, Saka, and Nketiah all in that box. And I think the Congo was in there as well. No one attacked that ball. That's frustrating, man. Very frustrating. Liverpool back with the ball. Gives it to Henderson. Henderson goes back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Henderson, Robinson. So, yeah, man, the games, I guess Liverpool have had more of the ball. They do look the threatening, man. Let's be honest. They do look the threatening. And it's difficult. Ruska T says he's out on road. But you're sending me messages. All good, though, brother, man. When you can, man, just pop in, yeah? When you can. Oh, look at that. If you ain't checked out some of the 3 Pointers content, some of our blogs and that, you like football and some of the, I guess, road trip, what are we calling it? Look at some of the videos, man, because they're funny as hell, man. It just gives you another option. Ooh, Lacazette. He's unlucky. He's got to go square, though, to Nketiah. Just gives you another option of some of the content that we've got coming in the background and a lot of the stuff that's coming through. Oh, he's unlucky there. The Congo gets the steal off of Henderson. And Lacazette, you know, where's your composure? You've got the ball. You know, your midfielder's broken down a passage of play from Liverpool. It breaks to you. And the first thing you do is just, let me just kick it to nowhere. It's like, come on, man. Very frustrating. Very. Who's down now? Is that Robinson? I think Robinson's down now. Yeah. No, that's Milner. Great play from the Congo. The Congo jumps highest. And Milner's gone down holding his face. He seems to be right. Oh, Milner's one of the most played players in English football, I believe, of all time. I don't actually have the list, but Milner's just been, he's like battered at tomorrow. He's just playing. He ain't stopping for no one. You know what I mean? So big up, man. Oh, that was a dodgy back pass from Ben. But Ramsdale makes it. Saka, unlucky. Right, where are we? So yeah, people, we've had a substitution already. We've had Cedric come off for Callum Chambers. And within the first sort of 40 seconds, Cedric pulled a muscle. He went to take a throw and he kind of pulled up. Even the liner had to have a word with him and say, listen, listen, mate, are you all right? Because you look like you're in pain. And then he tried to play on for another 10 minutes or so, 5 minutes. He couldn't do it and he come off. And now we've got Callum Chambers on. I guess, you say it from bad to worse, but, if Chambers plays his A game, I'm not sure that's necessarily a bad thing, because when he's on song, he's all right. But that's few and far in between, unfortunately, for Chambers. Almost there, broken down. Oh, unlucky Lokonga, don't let him do it. Henderson dictating that midfield, which I don't like to see, man. If you got Henderson dictating the midfield, it's going to be tough. Yes.
Shit one. Shit 1, shit 2.
Oh, how you doing, Tees? Oh, he's coming for 2 seconds. He's gone. I think he'll be back. He's on the road, people, so he's driving, so it's difficult, isn't it? Have some refreshments. I'm just put him back in. Yes, brother. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, we can't hear you. Everyone can.
You can't hear me?
That's mad.
1, 2. Yeah, I'm
Together
definitely
one
live.
about here a thing. I can't understand.
That's all right. You all right, though?
Oh, yes, I can hear you. Now.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, you're coming through nice and clear. How you doing, brother? You all right?
Yes, I'm good, man. I am very well. Just out on the road, just waiting for a job.
Oh, Liverpool scores. What are you watching the game?
COVID exclusive.
Say that again.
Odegaard test positive for COVID. I didn't know about that.
Listen, man, I don't know. I didn't know that either. Is that what they're saying now?
The 3 pointers. That's where we bring you the exclusive, people. Please,
like, share, subscribe. I won't go that far, Tees. Is that what they're saying though? Is that what they're saying about him? He's got COVID.
Yeah, man. Odegaard has been tested positive. So you remember when you heard it first?
And Nketiah almost scored. Are you able to watch the game? Are you watching the game?
I can't see it right now. I don't know what's going on. So
okay. Oh, and Nketiah almost scored. What a ball! Oh no! Ref! He sent him off.
What's happened? What, Arsenal? Yeah. Arsenal man down.
He sent off Granit Xhaka.
What?
Granit Xhaka. The ball. I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start.
He's done it again. Granit Xhaka. He's done it
I don't know where to start. The ball comes over. It's a great ball from Robinson. It's over the top. Xhaka sees Jota. He sees Jota, and he goes. He does the wrong. Listen, he knows Jota's there. He knows he's there, and he tries to clear it like a bicycle kick. Now, because he knows he's there, the ref is saying, you know he's there. So if you do that kick and you miss, you're going to kick him. And he's kicked him. Get off the pitch.
This guy, bro. What's that? Man City.
Again.
Man City and Liverpool now.
Yeah, but it's not even that, though. We've spoken about it.
This is the thing that's in him. This is the problem.
Do you remember we were speaking about it? He's 29. Yeah, do you remember? Yeah, this is his peak. He's at his peak of his powers. This is how good he gets. Sent off.
Yeah.
We've played 24 minutes in a semi-final.
Yeah.
The Carabao Cup. Love it or like it or hate it.
And it's always on the big occasions. Always
So
on the
he-
big occasions. Always on the big stage. That's what he does.
Joking.
That's
So
what you get
now,
from. So that's backwards. We don't need that. You want your big players to turn up at big games.
but so does the emphasis now go to what's his name, Arteta? Because my man kept him. Yeah, I want to keep him. Yeah, he could be the captain. He's one of my five. He's one of my superiors. He's one of my Don Dappers. How's he going to explain that? It's a terrible tackle. Yes, you could say the ref could be a bit more lenient, but the way he goes for the ball, the ref's got no choice. The ball's coming over your head. Yeah, it's out of your reach. There's a player alongside you. You know the player's there because you can see him looking at the player. So he knows he's there. And then you go in like that, like the player's going to let you just kick it. He's going to put his body there because he's going to say, it's my ball.
Yeah.
And then you go kick him in the chest. Gone. Get off the pitch.
Yeah.
Xhaka, man. Rob Holding's coming on now. We've already made a substitute.
You know what's funny, Dubs? In the game against Crystal Palace, remember that 2-2 draw? And we came out and we did a fan cam. There's one particular guy that he made such a great point about Xhaka, how, you know, he's not feeling him because of these reasons, because of the fact that he's got a couple red cards in him. Every other, after 6 games, red card. After 6 games again, another red card. Like, that is what you get from Xhaka on a consistent basis, basically. That is what you get.
And it's true. When I saw him today, I said, all right, cool, we ain't got COVID no more. Oh, yeah, that's what it said. It said, on the headline said, his COVID is not as severe as first thought. You know, you just think, what? He's either got it or he ain't got it, innit? I don't know. So he's played today. He's a senior member of the team. Him and Laka.
Yeah.
Senior. There's no one else there. We're
This
missing up team players at the AFCON and whatever have you. So the manager's trusting him. Come on, just do the right thing. Don't do anything stupid. And
it's terrible.
The first 50-50 he gets, he makes the wrong call.
You could say it's a half opportunity for Arsenal because there's no Salah, no Mane. Mane's not on there.
No, I don't think so. Because there ain't no half opportunities for us because we're poor. We're poor.
Right. Yeah.
He's had to take off Nketiah.
The way it sounded, like I watched a bit of your comment, it sounded like we had a couple chances or did a couple good things. But if that's what you're saying, man, then yeah, I guess.
Well, if there was anyone who could be one up,
optimistic, man. I'm just trying to be optimistic, man.
If there's anyone who could be one up in this game, it's them. That's who could be one up. We've had a couple of half-hearted chances, but if there's anyone who's going to score, it looked like them, and that's with 11 against 11.
Yeah.
So now you've gone a man down against a team, even though they haven't got their best player. That's terrible clearance. Is that Holding? Yeah. Terrible.
It's not a good advert. It's not a good advert.
He's inside his own 18-yard box. The ball comes over. Clear it. He kicks it. It's a corner.
Sorry, Dubs. It's not a good advert for what we're trying to do right now in trying to sign some decent players. Do you know what I mean? It's not a good advert for it either, man. You know,
I don't know.
Arsenal need to win football matches, man. You know, and it's not going to do us any favors if we bow out like this all the time. Like, who's going to want to come to the club?
You're hoping that Edu and Arteta have got, you know, they're kind of like the fruit and veg man. They can pitch. They'll get you to buy anything. They can buy what they like. You know what I mean? That's what you're hoping now. You're hoping them man have got lyrics. That's what you're hoping. Them man can promise you everything. That's what we're hoping for now. Because looking at it from the outside, you're going to be like, why am I going to a team with no confidence, no passion, no desire? Why would I do it? So the only people that can do it now is the money, and the management. That's it. Vision. Yep. You're selling vision. We're selling vision.
Exactly. Like creating an illusion for them, mate. Selling a dream.
Interesting. Well, we're 1-0 down anyway. Liverpool, I would say We're not 1-0 down, sorry. I'm saying we're 1-0 down. We're not 1-0 down. We are not 1-0 down. However, I think it feels like we're 1-0 down with what the Xhaka incident feels like we're 1-0 down. That's how it feels. You know what I mean? Because I think we all know the writing's on the wall now. If we can get through this, let's try and make it positive.
Well,
if we
I
can
think
get
that's
through
what
this,
it's all about now. I think
then,
really and truly, that I think if Arteta had any sort of tactical nouns, he would say to the boys, right, we need to just defend. Because look, we've got the second legs, we're still in it. So all we got to do now is just play counter attack, just defend, defend our lines, and just try and get through this, man. Do you know what I mean? We've got something. We still got something to aim for now. You know what I mean? So let's just do that. I know it sounds easy, but the boys have got to really work cohesively together, and to get a good performance, or get a good result. Sorry, get a good result. That's what they need to do. Yeah. We'll
be interested. Liverpool with the ball in our half, as it will be for most of this game. Or Lacazette breaking away on his own, and he gets hammered down. He ain't going nowhere. I think it was a foul, actually. So, no foul. No foul. Play on. Matic with the ball. Everyone leaves Lacazette on the floor. It's not a head injury. What's the problem? Get up. Robinson with the ball. But that's how they play now, isn't it? If it's not a head injury, you can play on. Simple.
Yeah.
So it's on you. It's on you to get up.
How they looking defensively, Dubs?
Well, it's hard to say. In the first sort of 5 minutes, Suarez come off. Cedric, he pulled a muscle, and Callum Chambers come on. And now Xhaka's gone. I just think it's terrible. They showed it again. It's terrible. What are you doing? It gets worse every time you watch it because you think, everybody knows, If it was like you get a striker's challenge, and you say, all right, it's a striker's challenge. He's a bit over the top. He's not a defender. Xhaka is a defensive midfielder, bro.
Yeah.
That's his job.
Yeah.
So that when you see it, he's got to know, if I get this wrong, I'm going to kick him in the face. He knows that. And you know what he does? He just does it anyway. Doesn't care about nothing. He's got no embarrassment. He just doesn't care. Because any player with sense would know, if I do that, I've got more chance of kicking him than making the ball. The ball's coming over my head. And everybody knows if you want to score in that position, it's difficult. You want to defend. You're going to defend in that position. So to defend in that position like that with a player who wants the ball, you're giving yourself the margins are small, bro. And he missed the ball. He kicks him in the chest, and the ref don't even. You know what they're like against Arsenal. The bias is there. He just goes straight in that pocket and says, "Bang, get off." And that's 24 minutes gone. So now the whole game is ruined. And Nketiah has now come off for holding. And I think he's put on Tavares. I didn't see who came off, but I think he's put on Tavares. So, everyone who he tried to rest or he had a game plan, that game plan's gone out the window. What day we got Tottenham? Is it Sunday?
I think it's Saturday or Sunday, yeah.
Because they didn't. Oh, that's a bad cross from Trent again. That's the second one he's done. Terrible. We'll live with that. If we can get through this, Tease, I'd be very happy, mate, if we can get through this.
Let's wait and see, man. I hope I don't end up leaving and they end up scoring. That's because I need to leave now. So,
listen, you got yourself, man.
Doing a fantastic job. Guys,
man, it's all good. I'm watching the game. The game, man. But listen, look after yourself, though. Stay safe.
Yeah, love everybody. Yeah. Yes. To all the 3-pointers, all the fans out there, all the people that are supporting us, thank you. Keep up the support. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. All right. Salute to you, my friend. Enjoy it. And big up Stapes, man. Big up Stapes. He'll be joining you in it. Half time, yeah. All right, man. Hopefully I'll try and get a little watch there if I can. But I've got a jet now. So yes, peace out, man. Later.
Take it easy, bro. Take it easy.
Take care, man. Yeah.
Come on, peeps. What are you waiting for? Like, share, subscribe to the 3 Pointers.
There you have it, guys. A little cameo from Tease. Yeah, man, he's out working, as you saw. And then while he was on air, we saw the game just, you know, just flip over, basically. Xhaka doing the Xhaka thing to do, getting sent off for what, you know, footballers with a football brain and a football mentality, you don't really need to make that tackle. You know it's going to be, the margins are very slim to make that tackle. And he thinks he can just do it because, I don't know if he thinks the ref's going to be on his side. I don't know. But he does it anyway. He kicks Jota in the chest and he gets straight red, I believe it was. So I'm not happy with that. We're down to 10. Down to 10. Game plan, whatever game plan we had is gone. But I have to remember, it's 2 legs. It is over 2 legs. We have got the next second leg next week. I don't know if that can get any better. We do know Xhaka's not playing, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I guess now, even though with the 11, it was, you know, prevent them from scoring, keep it tight, and try and nick a goal. Now it is literally prevent them from scoring. And if we can score, listen, happy days, isn't it? Happy days. We've got, what we got? We've got 10 minutes till half time. And then I shall be joined by Stapes. I think he is getting set up, if I'm not mistaken. What I'll do when we do get to halftime, I'll have a little interlude as I do. I've got some adverts and stuff, and we can play those. But yeah, it's all Liverpool now. It's all Liverpool. I was gonna do the commentating and tell you who's got the ball and whatnot, but I don't even know if I can be bothered to say the Liverpool players as much times as I might have to. I can't be bothered to do it, mate. Liverpool have got the ball. That's all we need to know. Good breaking down from Arsenal. Lacazette tries to run out and gets taken out by, I think that was Matic. Is it Matic? Is it Matip? Unlucky way. Well done. Goes back to Matip. Gives it back to Henderson. Henderson to Robinson. Good ball from Firmino. Good tackle. Arsenal now with their backs against the wall, man. And, you know, all those fans that are there, you know, have taken out the day. They've gone up to Liverpool from London, North London, that is. They're there now. They've had to witness Xhaka again mess up or do the unthinkable and get himself sent off just for, you know, sort of ludicrous. As far as I'm concerned, it's madness, you know, making those decisions. Just give me a second, guys. I've just got to take this phone call.
Boom, you already know. Grizzly 150, move. Hey, listen, big up 3 Pointers TV. 3 Pointers TV. Yeah? Come on, man. Big things coming. Look out for them. Let me do it one more time. You know, man. Listen, big up 3 Pointers TV. Come on, you know what it is. Grizzly 150, big up the 3 Pointers TV. Look out for them. Big things coming. You know. Move.
You know what the hood might do. All my 150 niggas trap car, we don't wanna look like you.
And I've just realised I was on mute for the last 2 minutes or whatever it was. But what I was saying, it's 3 Pointers TV. We're down to 10 men. Xhaka's got himself sent off again. Arsenal are under the cosh. It's about 5 minutes to go until half time. And what more can you say about Xhaka? But what I would say is that Amazon documentary thing that's coming out. That Amazon documentary, at the moment, who's going to watch it? Everyone's going to watch it. Even if you don't like Arsenal, you're going to watch it because you have to. I don't know if everybody watched the City or the Spurs one. I don't know, innit? I haven't personally seen them proper. I've seen bits and pieces. But I do know when this one comes out, especially, you know, if great play from Saka, kept that ball in, showing his desire and his purpose. He's unlucky there with a cross. And it's a bad clearance from Matip. And it's a corner for Arsenal. And that's what we want to see. And Saka is showing, you know, his pace and why he is one of the threats that we have in this team and will be for a long time to come. Fingers crossed, we do need to keep hold of him for a very long time. Still 0-0 though, which is good from our side anyway. If we can nick one, you know, scenes, innit? Scenes. I ain't seen much of Martinelli since Xhaka got sent off. There we go. Corner for Arsenal. Swung in by Martinelli. Oh, good clearance from Alisson. Got a good fist to it. Saka, well played. You know, look at that. He's just a class act. Of course he's classy. Referee, well done. The referee gives him a foul. And it was a great play. He just got away from Jota. You know, Jota, well, he's not a defender, but he's quick on his feet. And Saka just made him look so ordinary. And that's what we need Saka to do. Unfortunately, we're looking at a 21-year-old or 20-year-old to be the main player. Unfortunately, from an Arsenal perspective, it's not a bad thing, you know, but he does need help. He definitely needs help. And, you know, we're just hoping at some point he can get it before his head starts to turn and he starts looking elsewhere. Anyway, he's going to swing it in from the right-hand side. Oh, it's a decent cross. Lacazette. Oh, he let the ball bounce. It sort of went over his head. I don't think he knew whether he was going to header it or kick it. It looked like he got caught in two minds and he just kind of let the ball bounce and fizzle away. Liverpool with the ball now. Van Dijk coming back into the Arsenal half. But yeah, going back to Saka, man, he's just class. You can see his class. And the last couple of moves that he's done has proven that he's class because he's actually on his own and he just makes things happen when he needs to. And that's what we're going to need now. We're going to need all of that. I couldn't say experience, but we're going to need him to be that player. He's going to have to be that dominant player. I don't think we've got anyone else out there who can actually do what he does, which is a shame for a club like Arsenal. The only player who can give us that kind of Perez. I don't know if you guys know, but I've always said Saka is like Perez to me. He plays like Robert Perez. He's got a similar sort of football technique. He can spot a pass as well, and he's got an eye for a goal, which we can see when you see Saka play. So he does remind me of Perez. And it's a shame that we've got, you know, nobody else like him to do what he's doing. Just give me a second, guys. I've just heard my door ringing. I'm just gonna hold on for 1 sec. Oh, do you know what? It's happened again, hasn't it? I do apologise, guys. I keep freezing the screen. And when I come back, it doesn't say it's on mute, and then it is on mute. So I can only apologise for that. We missed. Arsenal had a chance there. Callum Chambers, twinkle toes. Oh, good save from Ramsdale. Callum Chambers was nipping in. If the ball bounces in the right way, Lacazette is in. But we're unlucky all the same. Yeah, man, it's been an interesting half, man. It just feels like the last sort of 5 years in one season. Good parts, terrible parts, sending offs, and it's all Arsenal. It just looks like that. I don't know why. You know, it is painful. It is painful, and it's almost like it's unnecessary because a lot of the faithful, and that's what a ball. He's unlucky. Good ball from Lacazette into Saka. He's unlucky. What's that, ref? What's that? Has he called it? Is it a foul? Who is it? A foul on oh, it's a foul on Lacazette. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's a foul. You know, we've got this chance there. Yeah, and it is a foul. It is a foul. Matic is all over him. And yeah, he's fouling him so much. He's pulled the captain's armband off his arm. That's how much he's fouling him. So yeah, that's a foul. Lokonga with a free kick. Straight over to Chambers. Chambers can't get there. Why don't you have a pop there, Ben? You can see Benjamin was not going to have a shot there. Oh, what a play from Saka. Listen, the guy can play football. Chambers skips in. He's unlucky. He's unlucky. Oh, Liverpool playing with fire there, but they get out of it sublimely. Look at that. They made that look so easy. They had no space to play in there, and they still managed to get out. Should be half-time. Malon's left ref. Get the guys in, man. Saying that, though, we have finished the half quite strongly, but I guess Liverpool will be quite happy to get the half over with. And once the game half's over with, they can regroup and come out and find our weaknesses, I'm guessing. That's what they're looking at. I would have thought. Chambers with a throw. Right on the halfway line. Trying to get it over to Saka. There you go. Half-time. Arteta's going to get the boys in now. And you just think to yourself, what can you possibly say? Arteta is actually running to the dugout. I should be joined by Stapes. So I'm going to have a little break. It's Liverpool 0, Arsenal 0, Carabao Cup, first leg. Arsenal down to 10 men due to Granit Xhaka being sent off for... I can only think he believed he could clear the ball as it comes over his head. He's the last man, remember. He's the last man. Jota's on his right-hand side. You can see Jota because when you watch the replay, you can see he looks at him twice, so he knows he's there. And then he decides to go for like a side scissor kick to clear it. Now, everybody knows when the ball goes over your head, whether you're going to have a shot or whether you're defending, you know, there's two things you can do. One of them is not kick your opponent in the chest. All right. So I'll leave that one with you. I'm going to have a short break. And when we do come back, we should be with Stapes. You can have some statistics with me and we can go over what we think of the first half. I'll see you in a minute, guys.
Come on, peeps. What are you waiting for? Like, share, subscribe to the 3 Pointers.
Easy, guys. Welcome back. Liverpool 0, Arsenal 0, Carabao Cup. Semi-final, first leg, and Arsenal down to 10 men. Yeah, man, let us know your thoughts. Let us know what you're thinking. Don't know if you're enjoying the game. It's almost like we're just waiting for them to score. I shouldn't say that, but it does feel that way, even though we've had our half chances. Let's see what both managers, or Arteta in particular, will be definitely steaming into the boys. I just wanted to touch on Odegaard, because the headline is Odegaard or Arsenal suffers blow as Odegaard is positive for COVID. So I'm a bit weirded out by the whole thing, the way it's all being spoken of and positive, negatives and all this malarkey. Obviously, Liverpool are under investigation for last week's game anyway, because they gave a lot of false positives apparently. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But Odegaard, didn't he play on Sunday? He played on Sunday, didn't he? So what's the day? Thursday. So he's caught it now, what we're saying, because obviously before Sunday he would have been vigorously tested. So that's why he was able to play Sunday, I'm assuming. So he's obviously been rigorously tested between Sunday and today, or whenever it is they do the testing. I think you need to do it 72 hours pre-game, which would have been Monday. So he's got it from someone in the club or where he goes. Now, it's quite a weird one because, you know, these are professional football, because they're catching it willy-nilly now. It's like almost like it's airborne in the stadium or something, which is quite an interesting one because, you know, I know enough people, and I use the word enough. I know lots of people who are, let's say, enjoying life. Let's put it in those words, enjoying life. And they're not as sort of sticking. They're not sticking to the rules, let's say. They are in part, but largely they're not. And, you know, these individuals, you know, they're not catching COVID. You know, they're not bogged down. You know, it's not going through the team. So I get it. These are professional players and they know people other than, you know, the 50,000 in the stadium, or, you know, the club, you know, in and around the club, the cleaner, the tea lady, the trainer, whatever. I get it. They know other people, but surely they've got an ecosystem in the Premier League. Well, they haven't got an ecosystem in the Premier League where they understand how testing works, and everyone, all the players would know how to deal with their life, who to be around, who not to be around. You know, we are talking about professional footballers. So you would have thought they would catch it the least more than everyone, even though that doesn't look that way. They seem to be catching it more. You know, games are getting called off left, right and centre. Odegaard's come down today. So between Sunday and today, he's been around someone with COVID. You know, how is this happening in the professional game? Xhaka couldn't play Sunday because he caught COVID. Him and I think it said him and I'm not sure who the other person was. I didn't quite get the name, but Xhaka and somebody else caught it. Xhaka, it says it's quite funny because the headline today actually said Xhaka's COVID is not so severe, which means he would have passed his 10-day quarantine. I'm guessing I'm not sure when I ain't done the numbers yet, but I'm going to have to go back and check. He would have passed 10 days quarantine from when we last played. Obviously, that includes missing the Nottingham Forest game. And then he's passed his 10 days and he hasn't got any sort of any more COVID, let's say. He's feeling fresh, he's fit, and he hasn't sort of got any long COVID. So he was able to play today. So I guess that's what they mean by it not being so severe. I just find it weird that they use the word severe, you know, like they don't know that most of the country can catch it and go work after their quarantine. Right tonight, there's some immaculate COVID that these boys potentially can catch. Yes, I appreciate people are getting ill, and I do understand some people have to be hospitalized, and that is due to various other illnesses they may be carrying, and not dealing with it as you should with all your other illnesses that you may have. So I don't understand what these footballers are doing. So now we've got Odegaard, who's come down with COVID. And sometimes you just got to look at him and think, well, what are you doing, mate? You're a professional footballer and you ain't getting on the train, you ain't getting on public transport, you ain't doing nothing like that. You're just rolling around with the best of them. These are your besties. And every minute you're just picking up COVID, and I don't know. And it's quite confusing, but he suffers another blow. So that would mean, I would like to think now, with him catching it the way he has, that would suggest that he's not playing against Tottenham, because he played Sunday and he never had it Sunday. So where are we now? If he caught it, Monday? They could say, oh, he had the test Monday, it's positive Monday. But the headlines only come out today. So he can't, he's quarantining now. So we're going to miss him for Tottenham. That's another player down. Xhaka's already out of that game, who we obviously need. We need Xhaka to be playing because we're out of players. We're out of players fast. So now it's going to be a case of Arteta's got it all to do, man. He's got to do some serious shuffling about. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking at our squad and I'm thinking, who's going to man up and step up and be the player that we need? And I'm struggling. To think. I'm hoping that they can, but I'm struggling to because I don't think Arteta's got it in him to give them something they haven't got. That's how it comes across. And I don't think that most of those players have got it in them to step up. Saka seems to have something. I think Martinelli's got a bit of bite. It's interesting. I guess Smith Rowe will be back against Spurs. I guess he'll have to be back. If we've got any chance of trying anything in that game, Smith Rowe will have to be back. Who else? Who else we've got there? Pepe still be away. Obviously, Lacazette. We've got Lacazette. We've got Nketiah. He'd have to play, wouldn't he? Nketiah will have to play against Tottenham. He'll have to play. Now Odegaard's out. Obviously Martinelli's still there. So he might put Smith Rowe in there and put Lacazette up top. He could do that. So it'll be interesting. But in the midfield is where we have a problem now, because I think Xhaka would have to miss that game, if I'm correct. I don't know, maybe because it's a Carabao Cup, he may not have to miss it. Someone correct me. But if he doesn't have to miss it, he's just on the back foot. He constantly plays on the back foot. And that's where you don't need apparently one of your senior players. Constantly on the back foot is so annoying. Sorry, I just got a message through. Interesting. So yeah, interesting, mate. It's going to be interesting. And yeah, it will be interesting to see what he does in the end. Arteta. It's almost like we're just, I can't say we're falling apart. Listen, we're a massive club, innit? We're a force to be reckoned with in many different ways of how you could pronounce that and say that. But we are still a club in, fifth position. Big up West Ham, won yesterday, I think it was. So we're there, innit? So it ain't, we're not bottom of the league. I was going to say name them, but I don't need to. We're not bottom. We are still in the mix to do something. Potentially we could still come 8th, 9th, or we could come 4th, 5th. So we're there. So it's not doom and gloom per se. However, You know, as a fan base, we expect a lot more levels to the club, and that's what we're not seeing. And when you see the game on Sunday, and then you see the challenge today from a player who's done being under scrutiny, he's been under all types of scrutiny, man. You couldn't, you know, there's not a long enough sheet of paper to go over all of his faults. He's got a lot more than what he's done good anyway. He's got a lot more of those faults. So that's the problem. That's the problem. And today, this emphasizes that. So Arteta, again, and that's why Sunday's game was so important. I know I'm jumping all over topics, but Sunday's game was so important because he's got a chance to put a little bit of those kind of negative vibes to one side. Just beat them, get the team pumped up, beat Nottingham Forest, yeah, beat them, and then you come into this game, even though we're still going to have all our problems, COVID's still here, AFCON's still going, but then you come into this game with a different mentality. Instead, he lost woefully. You know, people are throwing their gloves down. He's taking off players after 20 minutes, and then we come out, and then we lose, and then so we come into this game with that energy. And then that happens. And then, so I don't understand what he expects everyone to say. You can't, it's very difficult to back a manager when all that's happening around him. And a lot of the architecture of it is him. Second half's underway, guys. Second half's underway. I say underway, they're just about to get underway. Liverpool kicking from left to right. Arsenal. Listen, we came out of the tunnel hop, skipping and jumping, mate. So I'm hoping he's had a real go at him, and we can do the business. Liverpool, they just look as calm as you'd expect them to look. And so we'll see. We'll see. Still 0-0 though, guys. It is only the first leg, remember. So there is a second leg to be played. That is next week. We know who's in the final. It's Chelsea. The Spuds had no answer to Chelsea. Chelsea just whooped their asses. So we know that. We know all about Chelsea, don't we? We've had them in a few cup games and league games. Oh, that was a terrible pass. That's a terrible pass. Look at that. Who played that? What a terrible pass, mate. Oh, dear. That was something special. One of the Liverpool players tries to square it from the back four. I don't know who. It might be Robinson. Tries to square it to, I think, Matip. And he just kicks the ball out, mate. He just literally gives Arsenal the throw on in Liverpool's half. Kieran Tierney with a throw. No foul throws, please, Tierney. Don't be a better in part 2, you know, 1-on-1. Don't do it, bruv. All right, he does that one properly. And Matip clears. But yeah, this game, you know, Liverpool look like they've been told just to let Arsenal win. Let Arsenal win, open it up. You know what I mean? Open it up. But listen, let's see how we get on. Remember, it is only the first leg. And we'll have to wait and see how we get on in the next 45 minutes. The Congo with a block. Well up by Chambers. Or Chambers and Saka getting in each other's way. I think Chambers knows specifically he's got a tough game now because he can't afford to let these players... oh, wow. Was that Minamino? Minamino gets the ball in his half, runs the full length of the pitch, outruns Chambers. Let's have it right. He outruns him. Chambers, yeah, he's behind him. He can't make a challenge because he knows he's going to get sent off. And he goes to cross it, and it almost goes in. It almost goes in. If that goes in, oh, that's when you just, yeah, it's a madness. Even Ramsdale was scrambling. He almost touches it, but he doesn't quite. And the ball goes over, just misses the back stick. So Liverpool unlucky. Good touch, Ramsdale. Away. Yeah, we just got to hoof that. And, you know, even just that little bit of play after doing a terrible back pass and giving us the throw on, it's just that one run from Minamino, outrunning Chambers, almost scores, and it just puts Liverpool in the driving seat firmly. So we've really got to push. We've got to push. And it looks like we're going to defend on our 18. I I hate when teams do this. I only like it when you know what you're doing. That's when I like it. When, as a fan, football fan, you can watch a team defend on their 18 all game because they know what they're doing. Arsenal, however, defending on our 18 is it's painful. It's painful. I can't lie. You know what I mean? It is painful. So let's see how we get on. That was a terrible kick or shot from Matip. The ball went straight over into the crowd. Ramsdale with the goal kick. And I guess the only good thing is that we have got Ramsdale in between the sticks, because had we have had Leno in this situation where, you know, a pass back would be suicidal almost, I guess it would be a lot worse. So I guess you'll take Ramsdale at this time. Oh, get up, Lukonga. That's a foul, Lukonga. Lucky there. Could have got a foul, looked like pushed him in the back. Arsenal with the ball. Gives it to Martinelli. Martinelli, you've got to switch it there, mate, to Callum. No, gives it to Ben. Ben to Holden. Holden comes back to Ben. Oh, that's unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, good ball. Give it to him. Oh, Saka's in. Saka's in. He's got to take on Matip. Oh, he's unlucky. He's unlucky. He's got to square it, though, Saka. Saka, you've got to square it there. Martinelli was free. You've got to... Oh, what a play. Beats his man, Robinson. Look at that. They've got 3 men on him straight away. Liverpool, no, that's the danger guy. He was unlucky, though. He tried to take on his man and have the shot. Arsenal pressing in Liverpool's half. Oh, bad touch from from KT. He's got to do a better touch than that, man. Got to do a better touch. Gabriel with the ball. Unlucky. Going out for a throw on to Liverpool. Yeah, man. That was a good ball from... he's unlucky from... Is that Van Dijk? Van Dijk, the one with the poor touch. He's got to go back to Martinelli. He's got to. He's a danger. I told you, Saka is our best player. He's a danger, man, but he's got to go back to Martinelli there. If he sees him, because to get there was bad enough. You know, it was a lucky bounce. Lacazette plays a good ball. And then not to square it. You've got to square it. If he squares it, Martinelli's in the 6-yard box just saying, look, I'll have a shot, thank you. Good play from Lacazette. Unlucky. He's got to look the other way there. He tries to slip it through to Martinelli and Saka's free. Those little decisions when you got 10 men really can come back to haunt you. So it's tough. It is tough. Liverpool with the ball. Gives it to Robinson. Oh, good tackle. Good tackle. Liverpool have come out really, really slow by the looks of things. But that's what we need. We don't listen. If they want to come out slow, it's fine. Lacazette, you've got 3 players on you. What do you think is going to happen? They're going to all try and get the ball. So you can't start moaning when they do get it and you think it's a foul. Referee plays on. Liverpool with the ball. Robinson gives it to Milner. Corner. Liverpool with a corner. Or is that a goal kick? Is that a goal kick? Oh, it's a goal kick. Come on, boys. Liverpool have come out quite slow this half. But I'm still not ruling them out. You know, but saying that, though, we haven't, I say, crumbled. You know, I can't say we've crumbled because we haven't. I say we haven't crumbled. Liverpool almost scored twice in the first half and once in this half, so that's 3 times. But, you know, we're keeping them at bay. They don't have their 2 marquee players who I'm sure they would love to be in the situation. You know, a team down to 10 men. If you got Mo Salah and Mane, you know, that's their creme de la creme there. They don't have those guys. They've got Firmino, they've got Minamino, and they've got Jota. Jota's the one who got kicked in the chest for Xhaka to get sent off. So, yeah. Interesting. I thought I was going to be joined by Stapes, but I think he's running home, I believe. So some people drive, some people get transport. Stapes is running. So it's a little bit longer to get the job done. So we may be joined by him for the last 20 or so. We'll have to watch the space. So in the meantime, we've got myself. All right. That's it with the ball, gives it to Alexander. So yeah, you're thinking, man, like you would think Liverpool haven't really come out with the intensity that they had in the first half. You know, when we had 11 men, they looked a lot more threatening than now we've gone down to 10. So it's a weird one. They've had a few chances, but you'd expect that from a Liverpool team like this. But all in all, they've not really put us under the cosh too much. You know, we're playing sort of 10 minutes into the second half now. And largely, we've had the better chances. We have had the better chances. Oh, Lacazette clips it over to Martinelli. Martinelli puts Matip under pressure. Matip just uses his body and pushes him out of the way. And takes the ball. Gives it to Trent. Firmino. Robinson. Not Robinson, that's Henderson. I tell you what, though, if we can go back to the second leg with 10 men, I guess we'll take that, won't we? We'll take it, won't we? You know, Liverpool a shot. Is that Milner? If we can come out of there with a draw, that would be fantastic. Fantastic. But a long way to go in this one before we can start thinking that. And, you know, even with the 10 men, you know, we seem to be quite disciplined. We're playing quite well. Our line it doesn't look great, the line we're holding. Excuse the pun. With holding clearing it there. It doesn't look great, man. It's just like, you look at it, even from an angle as we are watching it from the TV, it's not a straight line, man. You know, players are doing, you know, Ben White is tracking back when we're holding. It doesn't look great. So, yeah. I don't know who's meant to be the deepest. Is it Ben or is it Gabs? And Liverpool are just trying to play it through us. They've acknowledged that if they can just play this pass in this way, they'll score. And I think that's all they're doing. They're not even working the wings. They're not saying to each other, we got to work it in midfield, we got to push or hunt the ball down. They're not thinking that. They're just thinking, play it through the middle, Arsenal will crack. So that's where now it's literally concentration now for the last sort of 30 minutes or so. I say 30 minutes, 40 minutes, depending on other time. So yeah, we'll see. It was always going to be all Liverpool. Arsenal will try and get out, and it's just such a shame and it's the same player. It's just it has annoyed me because it's just like, how much times can we see an experienced spreader, Xhaka, do these basic things? They're basic errors. Just basic, and you're just like, come on, man. How much times can we see it? And this is the guy we wanted to keep. This is the guy that Arteta wanted to keep. And that's when you just start to think, well, what was the point of that? You know, because since he's got back, you know, look, he's pulled back his shorts. Saka there winning a free kick right on the edge of the 18. And listen, we're pushing, man. We're pushing. And Saka's driving it as far as I'm concerned. Lacazette's played well. He's playing that number 10. He's winning the ball. Robinson just gets booked. Yeah, he's pulled. Yeah, we pushed him first. Saka pushed him first. So, you know, we didn't even pull him. He didn't actually pull him. Robinson's unlucky. Robinson is unlucky. Yeah. He's unlucky. But Saka looked to give him a nudge first, and Saka wins the free kick, so we'll take that. If Gabriel can get his head on this or hold in, he's got to beat probably Van Dijk. Here we go. Oh, good save from Alisson. Or he's gone with the theatrical punch. But he's punched it nevertheless. Let's get the teams back up so you can have a look to see what's happening. There you go, people. Xhaka will be sending off. And as the game started, when I had the team sheet up, beginning of the game, I was saying, you know, you want Xhaka to hold, you want him to sit, you want him to be the person not running around, making rash challenges. You want him to just, you know, dictate the game the Xhaka way. But, you know, as per normal, the guys decided to dictate it in another way, you know. And again, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating because, you know, it is the first leg, but you do just want to come out with a game unscathed without any negativity towards anything. And unfortunately, there's always one player in this squad that decides to let everybody down. And it's happened too much times now. And yeah. Ooh. Still 0-0, guys. Carabao Cup. If Arsenal can hold on to this, that is fantastic. We'll take it, won't we? Of course we will. Liverpool with the ball. I think that's Van Dijk. Yeah, Van Dijk. Can't miss that hair from anywhere. Henderson gives it back to Arnold. Arnold to Henderson. Gives it back to Van Dijk. When you got Van Dijk almost playing just on Arsenal's 18, you know we're under pressure, right? You know it's peak. Everyone's back against the wall. And you know it's madness when you can see it in that fashion. So we'll have to wait and see. Van Dijk with the ball. Listen, man, we get this show done. Obviously, it's the first leg. Second leg should be more interesting. We should have all three of us in the mix. You know, but content has to be made. It's 3 pointers. Like, subscribe, and share. Check out all of our other content as well. We've got some other shows. If you like football, with teas, we've got 3 Points Made, where we talk about 3 prominent sort of events that are happening. Oh, other shot. Oh, he's unlucky. Alisson's come all the way. Oh, Xhaka's unlucky. Saka's unlucky there. Alisson came all the way out and Saka was unlucky. It's a shame as well, man. What a show. What's that there? Let me see. Oh, he's all right. Get up. Get up, man. Hold on, guys. I've had a knock at the door. Ref. Come on, mate. It's a 50-50 pass, 50-50 balls. Saka's gone for it. He's unlucky. James Milner's coming off. Curtis Jones. James Milner doesn't look too happy, man. But, boy, Curtis Jones might have a little bit more legs than him because Milner's played more football than anyone in this league. Premier League, that is, anyway. Arnold with the ball. Tries to play one of the dynamic passes. Come on, go for it, Lukonga. It's your ball. Your ball. Get rid. Get rid. We'll play Chambers. So far, Arsenal holding out, man. I guess that's a good thing. I can only guess that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Matic with the ball. Oh, he's going to have a shot. No. Goes out wide. Goes out to Jota. I think that's Jota. Yeah. Gives it to Arnold. What a poor ball from Arnold. He's had a few of those today, man. Poor. It's almost like he just expects his leg to do the thing. And then you see him swing for it like he's going to do something and then flops. Liverpool has the same, man. I don't know, man. I guess they've huffed and puffed. And they are huffing and puffing, but, you know, I don't know, man. They've had all the ball. Let me just go and get the statistics. They've had all the ball from what I can see. They've definitely had all the ball. Let's have a look. Xhaka, man. I'd see a picture of Xhaka. It's just so annoying. Good tackle. There you go, Martinelli. Well played. You know, and it's going to take time for Martinelli to be Saka. You know what I mean? Because that's ultimately what we need. And we were hoping that it would be... He was hoping that it would be Pepe. Pepe would be, you know, the guy to kind of help the young bucks that are coming through. You're hoping that it would have been Pepe to kind of be the go-to guy, and he's just not lived up to it, is he? So it is literally when it comes to getting the ball, making something happen. it's down to a 20-year-old, unfortunately, and that's Saka. Unfortunately. Right, where am I? I'm trying to get the statistics. I can't get the statistics. No, I've got to go. Before with the ball deep into Arsenal's half or trying to play 1-2, then you know what? Listen, if they keep doing what they're doing, we will come away with a draw. If they keep doing what they're doing, because they're not doing the right thing. They're playing bad passes. They look very sluggish. They've slowed the game right down, which is too right. You know, if I was them, I wouldn't be going all gun ho. You know, it's not the Champions League final. You know, it's a Carabao Cup game. They are probably quite confident that they can do it still, even without putting in all the effort. You know, they're probably quite confident that they can still win the game. So, with that being said, I can see why they would take their foot off the gas. So, total shots: Liverpool have had 7, Arsenal have had 2. Chances created: Liverpool have had 4, Arsenal have had 2. Big chances, neither team have had a chance. Big chance anyway. So accurate passes, Liverpool had 433. Arsenal have had 73. So that pretty much tells you who's had the ball. Passes success, 86. It's probably not 100% because of Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's been terrible with his passing. And Arsenal have had 52. Fouls conceded. Liverpool have conceded 3 fouls. Arsenal have conceded 5. Corners, Liverpool have had 6. Arsenal have had 1. Offsides, it's 1-1. There you go. So that would tell you what is going on. Liverpool have had a yellow card. Arsenal have had no yellow cards, but we've had 1 red. Liverpool have had no reds, as you know. Okay. That's interesting. I've got some interesting stats here. I can actually let you guys have a look, actually. Give me a sec. I'll let you guys have a look at the stats. There you go. Arsenal playing the long ball game now. I guess that's what we have to do in this situation. And you got to let the speed demons like Martinelli and Saka, you know, go for the ball. I guess that's what we've got now. That's where we are. And yeah, let's hope we can hold that out. What's this? Why do you get bet 365 in that? So that's what you're hoping for, really. That one of those two can get something going. That would be a great be fantastic. The scenes, if Ben White almost loses out there to Jota almost gets it. Ben White was the last man as well in the Liverpool half. If he wins that, he's in. But great tackle from Ben White in the end. He made it, and he had to. Curtis doing some skills, mashes up Chambers, and Liverpool really pushing now, going for that goal. And Minamino pulls it wide. And we'll take that all day long. It's a goal kick for Arsenal. And yeah, as I say, Minamino's had a few of Liverpool's chances, and for whatever reason, he's been unable to put it away. So unlucky him, and unlucky us. The more he keeps doing that, the better. Lacazette, Van Dijk. That's it. Lacazette's really getting stuck in. He needs to as well. And you just wonder, like, you know, as I said, Saka, sorry, and Martin. Look, when Saka gets the ball, about 4 men on him. Literally, there's 4 guys on him. What's he supposed to do with 4 men on him? He's a madness. What's he meant to do, man? He is our best player. I'm sorry. I'm struggling to not just. He is just the best player. I think. Well, I've known this for a little while. Last season since he's come in, but you don't want to say it too much. There's a lot of pressure on the young boy's shoulders. You want him to just play his game, and you want him to be, the best that he can be. So you don't really want to give him too much of that. You're the best player. You're the best player. I'm not saying he's listening to me and I'm calling him every night. I'm just saying, you want him to just play his game and be the player he needs to be. And that's all you want him to do. And looking at it today, fast forward to today from when he started out playing Liverpool with the books. Oh, that's a foul, Gabriel. It's an easy foul. Come on, ref. Ref calls it a foul. But I guess what it does look like, though, Liverpool without Mane and Salah, I guess you could say they're not as you could say that what's it called? You could say that without their Mane and Salah, who else they're missing? It's not as good as they would probably want it to be, I guess. You could say, because they are really, I wouldn't say they're struggling against us, but they're not exactly they don't look as threatening as they would normally look, but which is understandable. I think it's very clear that those two are the elite strikers in the world at the moment, and have been for a little while. Arsenal would have thrown deep in Liverpool's half. Saka with the ball, good ball, gives it back to unlucky, good cross. Saka with the ball on the 18 of Liverpool's 18. What's that, handball? Well played. Well played from Tierney, puts it back in the danger area. Liverpool clear. It's interesting. The Ramsdale with a kick, goes up line. I'm sorry, guys, just reading a message there. Good news as always. Can't complain. Liverpool. What's that? A foul? Is that a foul? Booking from Gabriel, and the referee is a straight red. Sort of straight red. Yeah, that's how I feel about this game at the moment. It's yellow, as you can see by my play-by-play. Oh, mate, come on, ref. Gabriel getting booked. Corner conceded. Arsenal under the cosh once again. However, we've held ourselves quite well in recent times, so let's hope we can do it again. Was that that was holding there with the clearance. And as you can see, guys, none of the boys have joined me today on the live watch along. Can't say I'm too pleased with that. However, I support the boys, whether I was live or whether I was doing what I needed to do, my business, my work. I would have been watching the game anyway. So, which is why I put these videos out so you don't have to. Arsenal clear it, and Martinelli's on the run. As you can see, though, by the what should I call it? I guess the I don't even know what to call it. My mind's gone. You could call it a virtual player or play-by-play reality or something. You can see they're slightly ahead of us, or slightly ahead of me. So Virgil van Dijk's got the ball, but I can see a Liverpool throw. Arteta's on his feet to the full professional. He's saying, what's going on there? That was an Arsenal throw. And he must be quite pleased, Arteta. I would have thought he's quite pleased. We're still 0-0. It is the first leg. I would have thought Liverpool would have seen blood. Bearing in mind we're down to 10 men. I would have thought they would have said to themselves, let's kill this game. That hasn't happened. So I guess with that all being said, we can only be reasonably quite pleased. However, the game is not over. Anything can still happen. Liverpool trying to chip it over. No. And that's offside. Yes, offside. Trent offside. Liverpool making another change. God, you couldn't make the shit up. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is coming on, and I guess if there are stars and they are written for anyone, he probably would say they've got to be written for me tonight because, I used to play for these lot and I left to win trophies. So, interested. He hasn't been a prolific starter for Liverpool at any time. He's done some good stuff for them, I guess, but not enough. Origi. Oh, what a terrible kick from Gabriel. Terrible. Casual. Come on, son. You've got to get rid of that ball. You do it like you mean it. Just half-hearting it is not cutting it, mate. Yeah. Why does this thing keep jumping? It's quite annoying. Yeah, so we're all in real time. They're just ahead of me because Van Dijk's done the pass, but the throwing is still happening here. The throwing's happening, goes to Van Dijk. So that's how far ahead they are of me. And it goes for a goal kick, as I can see. So that's a good thing. Matip has gone off. Gomez has come on. And, there's an injury. Someone's got injured. I don't know who it is, but I'm going to find out in 2 seconds. Hopefully it's not an Arsenal player. Oh, God. Hopefully it's not an Arsenal player. And it is actually our best player. Oh, dear. You couldn't make this shit up, man. Jesus. And we're going to need him for Saturday as well. But, of course, he's going to get injured. He's run himself into the ground, and that's from Sunday to today. All season we've asked him to just do that dogged running, and he's our best player. So yeah, it's not surprising at the 75th minute, he's tired. Klopp probably be thinking, "Come on, guys, let's just get a go. And go back to their ground with a one goal lead." That's probably what Klopp's thinking. He's probably just thinking, "Come on, guys, let's just get a goal and leave it at that." Arteta speaking to what's his name, Martinelli and Lacazette, and hopefully we can do the thing now. Saka coming off. I'm saying hopefully we can do the thing now. Saka is coming off, so it will be interesting how we do get on from here on in. We've been, I guess, second half we've not capitulated. I guess we played all right. What's his name? What's his name's coming on? Tavares. Nuno Tavares is coming on. We all know what happened to him the other day. So hopefully he can stay on the pitch a lot longer than he did Sunday. Saka taking some well-earned refreshments. He just looks knackered. And I think we were saying it in the preview. It would be nice to just give him he just looks like he needs a break. To be fair, though, he's played a very strong, strong game for Arsenal. Even though we've gone to 10 men, he's looked threatening most of the time. And I'm going to start saying it now. He is just our best player. And you know what? We actually haven't taken him off. I'm saying we've taken him off. That's how much I'm not concentrating on what is going on. He's still on the pitch. He took some pills, had some special water, and he's come back. And I don't know who we took off, but I can find out now. Who come off for Arsenal? Holding, Franketia, Chambers. Oh, where is it? Jack has been. What, it doesn't show us. We don't see the Arsenal. We see all the Liverpool's changes. Where's Arsenal's changes? Don't know. Don't know. Okay, cool. All right, who did? Not sure. Strange. Anyway, Liverpool with the ball now. About just a little more than 10 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. And I guess from an Arsenal's perspective, we've got to be pretty happy if it stays like this. Liverpool kicked it over. Is that Henderson? Yeah, it's gone straight over the bar. You know, we've got, I think, yeah, they're missing Thiago as well. So that's an interesting one because, yeah, he is a quality player who probably play that quality pass that they're missing at the moment. So, obviously good for us. He may be back for the second leg, though. I'm not sure of his injury or COVID status. Saka's gone down again. And I'm not being funny, Arteta. If you've got any, you might as well take him off. You know, you may as well. Holding's given him a high five. And yeah, so anyway, Tavares didn't come on. Saka tried to play on. And I'm not sure why I just didn't take him off the first time. Yeah, because that's why I was confused. I'm not sure why he carried on playing him. And obviously the guy's clearly run himself into the ground. He's walking off like he's going into a club. But obviously he's feeling the pain after playing, you know, Sunday's game and running himself into the ground for this game. Arteta gives him a nice rub of the head. I don't know what that is. Is that one of those touch your hair moments? I'm not sure. No, Arteta gives him one of those. And Tavares has come on. As I said earlier, people, let's hope he can stay on the pitch longer than he did on Sunday. Arsenal still with 10 men. I say still with, like, that was going to change anytime soon. The effects of Xhaka going off just completely killed the game, let's be honest. It did kill the game from an Arsenal perspective. I am quite surprised at Liverpool. I'm a little bit surprised because, yeah, I thought they would have smelt blood and really gone for us, but they didn't quite do that, which I find quite interesting. I thought they would have. And I guess the whole sort of Xhaka getting sent off and, you know, feeling a bit peed off with him, to be fair, was partly to do with how Liverpool probably would respond. But, you know, that hasn't really happened from Liverpool, which is obviously good for us. I don't want to speak too soon. Still got 10 minutes to go. Oxlade-Chamberlain blasting it over the goal. Ramsdale just looking at it and goes to get the ball at the crowd, asking him to go kick. I don't know. Klopp must be, you know, he doesn't look pissed off. He doesn't look pissed off. He looks all right. I think he's just watching the game like myself. Klopp. Yeah, as I say, they've played okay. Liverpool are getting too many shots now, though. They're getting too much shots. I can, you know, it's a go kick for Arsenal, but they're getting chance after chance now, aren't they? And that's what you don't want. You know, from a go kick, the ball's coming straight back at you. That's what you don't want. You don't want that. You know, you really don't want that. It's last 10 minutes. We've dug in so hard, boys. Now we've got to keep that intensity just up just a little bit more. Just keep it going. And we should be okay. We should be. Ramsdale with a go kick. And the ball's just coming back too quick. He's coming back too quick to us. And I think Liverpool have probably realised that, hold on a minute, it's 0-0. They've got 10 men. You know. So do you like my new simulator, guys? Play by play. I think whoever knows, they know where to get this. I'm not going to do the advertising. If there's a copyright issue, I'm sure I'll sort it out because it is, well, it's not playing a game. That's the main thing. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I do like it. It looks all right. So I might use it more time if I'm on my own doing the watch-alongs. I think it can fit quite nicely. The only thing I would need to do is sync it up with my game so it's synced and it, you know, everything that does happen, I see it in real time, and I've got to stop it from jumping as well because that's an annoying thing. But I think I do kind of like it. I think it's quite cool. So I can actually do the commentating and have the reality moving around, and also I can watch the game live. So yeah, I might keep it. What do you think, guys? Let me know, innit? Let me know what you think of it. All right, Arsenal 5, just over 5 minutes to go. Come on, boys. You're holding out. I fared the worst. I know we ain't finished yet, but I did fare the worst. And thus far, we've done okay. We've done okay, and you know we've kept them at bay, which is good. Not long to go. If Jota doesn't see it come till quite late, and the ball just hits him in the face, and so he's lucky. We're lucky there because if Jota understands where that ball's going, what is Gabriel doing? He's marking him. He goes to win the ball, but he just misses it completely. If you're gonna read the ball and go in front of him, now you've got to get a touch on it. You've got to defend it. You can't afford it there to go over your head when you left your man to go and attack the ball. That's suicide. He gets away with it anyway because Jota weren't expecting the ball to hit him in the face. The ball hit him in the face. Liverpool with 5 minutes to go. Can they break Arsenal down? Thus far, it doesn't look like it's happening. Arsenal, you know what? With what we were talking about, me and Stapes in the preview, we were talking about. He was saying that we would have been better off playing the first leg at the Emirates and going back to their place, and winning it at the Emirates and going back and looking at a draw. You could, looking at this game, you're thinking, well, actually, it looks like something that potentially could have happened. Maybe. We've dug in. Again, they've not had their marquees in it. They've played all right, but we've dug in. We've done what we needed to do. We've made tackles when we've made them. No one's done anything stupid. Like the senior member of the team, I don't know if he had the armband on at the time. Probably did. Probably had the armband on. I'll go back and check. No one's done anything stupid like Xhaka. And that's what it looks like. They don't look threatening as much as you would expect them to look, though, which is good. I'm not moaning about it, but I did fare the worst when Xhaka got sent off, and I'll be pleased with a 0-0. We'll take that all day long. Go into the second leg, and there'll be something to play for. Because I did think when that happened, Liverpool would have turned the screw, but they don't seem to have done that. Anyway, not long to go. 3 minutes. 3 Pointers TV, and the spinning wheel of death come back to haunt me, and it's gone. And Liverpool probably dying. They'll be delighted to score. Full house as well at Anfield, as I was saying at the top of the match. Full house. Everyone's come out to watch the game. It is a semi-final, peeps. Is it being as entertaining as? Oh, get rid of it. Oh, Ben White was unlucky there. He got a clearance, and I think it hit Gabriel when he cleared it. I think it did, so he got lucky there. It did hit him, but he was prepared for it, and he kicked it onto, not sure who that is for Liverpool, one of their young bucks. Arsenal get the throw in, as we got saw in the simulator. Liverpool got a goal kick. And it's almost like you just want the game to end now, because we'll have to take the draw. It is only the Carabao Cup. However, this is only the cup we're in. This is the one cup we're in. And this is also a chance for silverware, I guess. I would love to win, to get top 4 and win this, but I'm just not confident enough for that to happen, unfortunately. And I don't know if that sounds negative, but for me, I haven't got enough confidence that we could do that. I just don't have it. Oh, dear. Anyway, we'll see, guys. We'll see. How long's left? We've got 1 minute to go, plus stoppage time, and then we'll see all the press conferences and what everyone thought of Xhaka getting sent off. I have no doubt everyone's going to say that if we had 11 on the pitch, we would have won. That's definitely going to come up. Oh, was that? Oh, look at that. Who's that? Liverpool have just missed an open goal. Minamino has just missed an open goal. It's a goal kick to Arsenal. It's an open goal. It's an open goal at the end of the day. He's got to stick that away, and he will have nightmares. Yeah, look. Ramsdale's come out to clear the ball. He's missed it. Ben White's gone behind him. Ben White's in goal. Ramsgate is just taking out 2 of his Arsenal players. To be fair, Minamino is just, I don't know what to say, really. Terrible. That is terrible. Good for us, though. We'll take it all day long. Come on, boys. You've only got to hold on for another 2 minutes or so. 2 minutes or so, and then we'll get him back to our place next week. Semi-final, Liverpool, Chelsea in the final. If we can get past this, and Liverpool, good defending from Arsenal. I think the game is just about up. I think the game will be just about up in a minute. No, it's not just about up. We got 5 minutes of stoppage. So it will be nail-biting time for some Arsenal fans. Liverpool are pushing for that goal now. And 2, I thought they would have done that, as soon as the second half started. But they did start sluggish. They didn't shake off the sluggishness until the last sort of 15 minutes of this game. And now they kind of picked up the intensity. But could it be a little too late? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping we can come out of there with a 0-0. It'll be a good result for Arteta. It will be a good result for Arsenal if we can come out of there with 0-0. Even if we go down 1-0, it's not the end of the world. However, what are you doing there, Lacazette? You got to get rid of it. Even if you just do one of those overhead kicks, get rid of it. You don't go back home when you know you got the whole Liverpool team behind you and in front of you. Waste of time. As you can see by the simulator, it's all going on. We're moving the ball. We're not resting on our laurels, man. Ramsdale gets the ball, he moves it quickly, he's saving it, he's moving it, he's doing what he has to do. But when you do that, you do realise you're giving it back to them. You're allowing them back into the game. And sometimes that is just not what you want. I'm a bit behind the simulator, to be fair. I'm still watching a corner. And I do know, obviously, Gomez and Henderson have just played the pass. So I'm a little bit behind the simulator. I'm going to leave it, though, until the end of the game. And let's just see how we get on. Fingers crossed we can get out of it. I might be ahead of the simulator, actually. Oh, Liverpool almost scored again. Great clearance from, I think that was Chambers. Almost on the goal line. He's got rid of it. Come on, boys. Let's just hold on to this. I guess you played so well with 10 men. What's that? That's not a corner, is it? Get rid. Oh, what's that goal kick? How did he manage to keep that in? That's a throw on to Arsenal. Yeah, get rid of the ball, guys. Ramsdale with some great saves, man. Oh, he nearly knocks out Van Dijk. I don't know what it is with goalkeepers and Van Dijk, man. They just don't hesitate against him. Don't know what it is, man. What's happening? Gabriel Martinelli, what's he done? Oh, it's a great recovering from Gabriel Martinelli. I've not seen it yet, but I'm going to watch it in the next 2 minutes. How long's left? Oh, we still got 3 minutes to go, people. So it's nail-biting stuff. Can Arsenal hold on? Oh, what's that? Is that a foul? That's not a foul. Well played, ref. Martinelli didn't do anything. It was just a standard header. Lacazette. Look, most of the Lacazette looks like he ran out on his feet, mate. Tierney, go on, mate. Stop that ball from going in, Tierney. Stop it. He's unlucky. Oh, good cross from Matip. Well away from Ben White. Keeper's ball. That went out, didn't it? Yeah, of course it did. Well played. Minamino, who's missed the open goal. That was the one chance of glory, Liverpool, and Minamino missed it. And I can say, we'll take that all day long. We'll take that all day long. Well, it looks like the game's going to finish at 0-0. As I say, for Arsenal, let's be honest, man. We've got to be pretty pleased with that. I'm going to take away the simulator. I think the game is over. I think I'm about 10 seconds behind. So Alisson with the ball. And I think the game is going to be cut short. We'll take the 0-0, won't we, guys? There you go. Well done. There you have it. 0-0. Arsenal down to 10 men after the 34th minute, I believe it was. Xhaka. Moment of madness. Moment of absolute madness. And as I've said, and not just me, many people have said many a time, you know, Xhaka, man, you know, what are you supposed to say about a player like that? You know, you can't rely on a player like Xhaka. It's just absolute suicide, you know. Listen, it's not the Champions League final. It's not the Europa Cup. It's not the FA Cup. It's the Carabao Cup, innit? But you need to rely on a player at some point. At some point, you've got to rely on him and say, right, that's my man. You know, I rely on him to do the right thing, let's say. At some point, you got to rely on him. And listen, mate, far too many times the guy is not helping. He's not here to help. He's here to make it difficult for all Arsenal fans and himself alike. That's, you know, that's what he's here to do. And it's so frustrating. So frustrating. So there you have it, guys. It's 0-0. I'm just going to put the stats up. I'm going to let you see what's going on. Read through the stats. Then I'm going to end the stream. We go again. We go again, man. I think, fingers crossed, Xhaka misses the next leg. We've got Tottenham over the weekend. Saka went off. Cedric's pulled up. Some rehabilitation. That masseuse or whoever, that deep massage person is going to have to really get into the players for the next week or so. Or I say next week. We're playing on Sunday, I think it is. Ben White's gone to the Arsenal faithful to give his shirt. And he may as well, innit? He may as well give it to a little kid. Nice touch, nice touch. And, you know, as I say, man, we've got it all to do. We've got Tottenham, as I say. And, yeah, I guess we were lucky. Liverpool looked quite poor, let's be honest. They didn't look their usual self. But, you know, we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. Everyone seems to be throwing their tops into the crowd. I guess it's always a nice touch to do those things anyway. So big up Martinelli, big up all the boys. Give it to the little girl at the front. Yeah, give it to her. She deserves it. But she does. Oh. Nice. Let's give it to all the little kids. All good. So yeah, man, that was it. 0-0. I guess Liverpool manager will be vexed, won't he? Arteta will know he got away with one there. And as I said, guys, we'll go again. Big up Stapes and Tees. Out to everyone who's been logging on and logging off. Big up all the usual crew who come along with the watch along. And we'll be back for the review of this game. And we'll also be back for the preview of the Tottenham game in due course. I guess it will be Saturday and this review will be tomorrow. Guys, listen, I hope you enjoyed the live watch along. Big up yourselves and I'll see you on the other side. Take care.
Come on, peeps. What are you waiting for? Like, share, subscribe to the 3 Pointers.